How about another example of locating prepositions within the sentence structure? Our sentence, an airplane flew from the airport toward Florida. In this case, we're going to be looking for the parts of speech that are in the sentences all the time. That would be subject and verb. An airplane flew. Here's our verb, because you can fly. It's a past tense of the verb. The action's already occurred, but the airplane did fly. So we have our verb with the noun airplane being the subject. So we have our subject and verb, and we have eliminated those two words from this sentence for being a preposition. We've already identified them. Next, let's check and see if we can find our articles, if there are any a, ands, or thes within this sentence structure. Well, this particular sentence starts out with an article, an. And it makes sense because articles are noun markers, and we have already located our noun that's right after the article. That we found that first when we were looking for our subject. So that makes sense. From the airport, here's another article. Once we have found an article, we need to look for a noun that's very close by. So airport, is airport a person, place, or thing? Yes, it is. So this is a noun. Toward Florida. Florida is a place, it's a state. That's also a noun. We're not sure of the function of these two nouns quite yet, but we've identified them as that part of speech. Well, there's not a whole lot left in this sentence at this point. We have the word toward and the word from. Everything else has been identified. So now we're going to have to consider that we might have a preposition if these words are positional words. We do certainly know that we've got a noun very close by both of these two words, which makes you think that perhaps you'd have a prepositional phrase, because a prepositional phrase, has to end with a noun functioning as the object of the preposition, or an oop. From. So let's consider this as a position. Can you go from here to there? From? Yes, it is a positional word. From here, you're starting here, and you're going someplace. So this would be a preposition. This would be handy because prepositional phrases begin with a preposition and end with a noun that functions as the object of the preposition. So that fits very nicely, this little three-word phrase. Toward. Well, if you start here and go from, aren't you going toward something? Yes, that is another position. So this would be a preposition as well. And it's nice because we've got a noun very close by, within a word or two of what we thought was a preposition, to function as the object of the preposition. Prepositional phrases can really elongate a sentence. We've taken a 3-word sentence, an airplane flew. That is a complete thought. We have a subject and a verb in this much of the sentence. But we can elongate and make our sentences much more sophisticated by adding in those prepositional phrases. So if your child has a word count, prepositional phrases are very, very often used to make the sentence longer.